probably thinking it is so glamorous, the life of a second, like an antique shop owner. You know, you're thinking this must be so glamorous. But when we have a day off, which happens every Sunday and Monday now, it means we have to go picking. We have to go looking at stuff. This is we've been trying to hold off, not getting too many things because, you know, it's cold, it's slow, whatever. But in the space of 24 hours, we got ourselves a bit of a hoard here. There's a few other things off camera, but so we thought we'd show off a couple things either just sort of new to the shop, things that we've got coming. Some of them are my favorite things, and some of them are your favorite things. Okay.
And they'll be hitting the floor, probably mid to late next week.
Yeah, they'll be coming during the week. And if you do see anything, if you cover anything here and you're like, oh yeah, that's something I want, just send us a message and we'll get back to you. So let's see. I'm just thinking, what are the oddities? What are the well, right off, we have a piece right here. Sorry, this is not my taste. It is over the top. It's called a Lily's vase it's got a pearlescence. It is just, it's over the top, but I know it's somebody's taste because people come in and when we have things like this in the past.
And we have horse collectors.
We have horse collectors. I think this is great, but this is a beautiful piece made in Italy. Oh. I've yet to find out
that I just washed, so it's a little wet still.
We've not yet to find out the actual maker's name, but it's a beautiful piece. I just some strange one thing. So that's a pretty classy thing.
So made in Italy.
Made also. In Italy. I did say that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Then we have some salt and pepper shakers. Less classy because it's Adam and Eve and some dongleberries there. But you know, still, if you've got salt and pepper and some friends with a good sense of humor, you can have a nice dinner. But honestly, my favorite piece out of here is this salt and pepper shaker that is in the shape of a lawnmower, and as the wheels move, the salt and pepper pistons come up and down. Honestly, amazing. Movable salt and pepper shakers. Ridiculous, wonderful. So we're going to sort of rearrange this into a little bit of a making more sense and show you a couple things a little closer up. We found quite a bit of dishware, and that's something that we don't always take when we see it, unless it's something special or certain makes are better than others. So we've got a little bit of a mixture. We have some very charming, a little charming piece here, which is a luncheon plate, mid-century modern, with this really beautiful, that she's hungry, I guess. Michonne is really, look, it does, it doesn't say M, Michonne, it just has a squiggly. But this is an almost round plate from the Woods Ivoryware in England, and just a beautiful little thing. It's quirky, beautiful little thing. We have some other. This is some. We have pieces like this, other pieces like this. This again is from England. This is Mott and Sons, and this is all hand painted pieces. We've collected other pieces in this set, but we ran into these soup bowls. I think there's like 10 of them. So we picked them up and we added to the collection, and eventually we may actually get a whole full set together. There's some other just very straight up beautiful ones, quite a bit of Noritake, which we have a 1970s pattern here. I think it was called Portfolio. Yes, it is. Again, just the soup bowls, and there's way too many of them, but they're beautiful. So if someone is looking for that set or just that look, and here's this is a more modern set, Noritake as well, so you know it's good quality. But this, I believe it's, I forget the name of it now, Contemporary, and
8 bowls.
8 bowls, large soup. We have a server. We've got some other small. There's just a few really, really. These are kind of timeless, and I believe are very, very. Yeah, very, very usable. Sorry,
Yes.
brain fart.
Yeah.
Something that's
Versatile.
a little less timeless, but also more my speed. This is for spring. We've got these bowls. I think these are probably contemporary. They're from Spots Pots in Canada, from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and it's a picnic ware set in porcelain with. We've got ants all over. We've got 4 mugs. We've got a serving bowl and 2 plates, and I just love that as a picnic. Like, you know, just a beautiful thing, because that way, even if the ground's still frozen, it feels like a real picnic. And there's always a strange mixture of, like, these are sort of probably cafeteria ware, camping ware, Bakelite mugs, Russell Wright mugs, but I know there are collectors of this kind of thing, and they're just beautiful. Now this, I didn't notice. This is not the same thing. But
so 3 of the one type.
3 of the one type, 1 of the other, and this is Matic, which is I've seen before.
I think we have some Matic actually in like a mustard yellow in the shop.
Yes, we do. That's a more classic. These ones have this really. The design is really great on those. Yeah, and so that's the most of the functional ware, the actual dinner plate ware. But we have some things that you can never go wrong with.
A simple butter dish.
Butter dishes. People, we go through butter dishes like crazy. And juicers. Juices are a beautiful thing, you know?
We go through a lot of those, especially when people start making cocktails.
Oh, yes.
This time of year when they're kind of cabin fever, they start drinking more.
Yes. And actually, I know that we are right now, these are the only juices we have in the store. So we've got these small little dishes. Again, these are Coronation in Surrey, made in England. I bought these because I thought we had some more in this set. We still might. I need to do some more redigging through our vaults.
Yes.
And see what we can find.
We have cream and sugars.
Cream and sugars. We've got a few different cream and sugars. This is Ironstone Royal Blue from Wedgwood. Very lovely, classic. Many people collect these guys. Very, very beautifully done. And this is what is this? Oh yes, another Ironstone. And this is the Castles selection. Yeah, tableware. This is pretty classic as well. Cream and sugars, they never go out of style. Like, and we have cream and sugars that are like mid-century. We have very modern ones. We've got these classic ones. I love them.
Oh yeah. Here's
a good contrast: our mugs. And it looks like we have all sets of mugs. We've got a set of milk glass, sort of mid-century.
I'm not sure what pattern that is. I know it has a name. I think it's like some kind of flower.
Yeah, and these are Fire King. So yeah, these are some Fire King milk glass mugs with a beautiful little pattern. We've got a no parking, beware of trains mug. Again, milk glass, and no U-turns because of spaghetti on the road. You know, that's. But I love. Actually, I didn't only notice until you just set these out. They're all pairs, but these are my favorite of the mugs we picked up in the last day. These are made in Nova Scotia by Lynn Charm, like studio pottery mugs. Beautiful. They've got a shell indent at the top. Just really feels nice in your hand, and just.
And we should tell you guys, like, we just unpacked this.
Yeah.
Just long enough to like wash it down. We haven't done any research yet.
No. This is all just yeah, off. We don't know anything yet. We don't know what the prices are. We will very soon. That's what we do tomorrow. Um, let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, most of the dishware has now been gone through. Other than we have these little pearlescent demi-tasse, sort of like espresso mugs. Espresso mug. Sorry,
Espresso.
don't. I mispronounced it. But these are beautiful little things. And there's one other. Well, could you pass me the handmade one? This is.
Oh yes. Sorry for my reach, guys.
There is one single. I'm not sure if this is. I don't think it's a mug. It's more of a pot. Very naively done, but lovely. It's got a rough clay on the bottom, handmade in Sheringham Pottery, Norfolk, England. But it's got it's beautiful.
Got a little edge on it.
Yeah, there's a textured edge on it. Absolutely lovely. And then we have other little bits and pieces for the table. We really did get a lot of like ceramics and tableware. I couldn't resist these. See, I'm a salt and pepper problem. I have a salt and pepper problem.
No, you are
I am a salt and pepper problem. But at first, these are the earliest ones that I got in the last 24 hours, and these are just pretty. They're really delicate, nice salts and peppers, as opposed to these.
Yeah.
But then I also did grab some swans, some golden and silver swan salt and peppers, and there's
excuse my reach again. I'm gonna get them these.
And beautiful. They look almost like RCA Victor dogs. These are really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
And one last salt and pepper was this 1950s, 1960s flocked bear that's holding little salt and pepper vials. It's seen some better days, but that's what I like about it.
It's so cute though.
Yeah, it's a bear that's had to live without some honey sometime, you know?
You want to do the...
Sure. And this, one of the nicest little... if you are looking to make your sideboard look just dainty and beautiful, this is Japanese, sort of a tea set, table set. So this is your sugar pot, your napkin holder, and it's got these little bamboo bits here and there. We've got cream, we have a salt, a pepper, and this is toothpicks. We'll say toothpicks, or if you have some other use for it, it's for that.
You want to rearrange and we'll...
Yes, we'll rearrange and make it a little... We'll move off what we've covered and be back. Now the last of our Sunday spread is in front of us here. There's a couple good stock items, things that we love having in town. These people love what are these? These are
old spools or old bobbins.
Old bobbins and spools from like the industrial factory days. People use them for all sorts of things. We've got some good. This is a good stock item. These are lids for Pyrex bowls, because it's not always you find them together, lids and bottoms. So we have the lids there. We have, these are wonderful Canadiana. Safety seal, made in Canada jars, complete with their lids, still lock. We have some customers that come in and they still use them. They're living rurally. There are still lots and lots of rodents that like to come in and eat their food and grain. So these are just as handy today as they were. Some people just put pretty things inside them and put them on a shelf.
I sometimes sell them with marbles in them.
Yes,
or
you
buttons.
do. Hopefully not so much the ones with the glass tops, but you know. We've got a trinket box, which again, everything's from England today. We have like, I only the bamboo stuff was Japanese ceramics, but this is from Stoke-on-Trent, Gray's Pottery, a really nice.
We go through trinket dishes pretty fast, actually.
People love the trinket dishes.
Yeah.
They probably hiding their weed in it, as the Saturday Night Live used to say. I know I just dated myself, but whatever. We have a nice carnival glass, opalescent, tangerine. This one has horses. It's medallions of horses running through, and I just like the little flippy.
Yeah, I like that it's flipped up on one side and
flipped up
flipped
and
down on the other.
You know, someone got a little goofy in the factory. You know. There's a couple pieces that are just more adorable. These are, like, now, a one bulldog looking over a fence at a terrier. They're book ends. They're just they're great. I think it's like a pressed cardboard or a pressed, like it's a very early thing, probably 60s.
Maybe paper mache.
It's heavier. I think it's almost like a predecessor to MDF. But
nice.
It's really kind of neat. We have bingo cards from, when does it have a date on it? No, it does not say.
Maybe on the bottom and the front.
1957 is stamped on the back. But yeah, these are,
I love the ones that had you don't need the stamper.
Yeah.
It's just like you just.
Although, come on, daubers.
Oh.
Bingo daubers are a big part of the bingo community.
But if you have a cottage or something, these are so fun.
They're good decoration. They're amazing. All right, we have another piece, an E.O. Brody milk glass bowl. Milk glass has been something that we've had a lot of people still looking for. Oh, damn it. I just noticed.
Oh, there's a little
There's
chip.
a chip and a crack here. All right. Well,
boo.
So maybe we don't have an E.O. Brody milk glass. It's a pretty big chip, and we don't want to sell that. Now, sometimes things are rare enough that it's all right to sell with the chip or with the fix. Changes the value quite a bit. Like, this is the Royal Dalton Terrier Puppy with Ball. I did look this up, and it would sell for about $100. But he's got a crack on the back. What I plan on doing is putting some ceramic epoxy in it, like with a syringe, getting it together, cleaning it up. It affects the value quite a bit. It's not going to be worth anywhere near $100 anymore, but
it's still really
cute. It's still adorable, and I have to do what I can to save the puppy. I mean, insert Sarah McLachlan music, I would, on the video, except for we would get a copyright strike. Okay, that's enough. Speaking, we were on milk glass before that. I found a piece I've never seen before. It's really interesting. This is from the American Cabinet Company. It is a milk glass silverware divider. It's just really neat.
It blows my mind how small it is, actually.
Yes, these are...
What kind of silverware goes in there? Seriously. Our forks are ginormous compared to this.
Yeah. but it's a really interesting piece. I'm looking forward to looking up that piece, because there's...
You know what I could see in that? Your, like, little... seafood, like crab and lobster picks and stuff,
I
like
see
the
that
little
sure.
seafood sets.
See, there are certain forms. There are certain, like the forms that this is how it was a utilitarian form, and so people knew what this was. Like, this is a utilitarian form, and people might use this now for like gravy or sauces or something, but this actually is an convalescent, an invalid cup. No,
yes,
invalid cup, and it was for people who were in bed and bed bound. They became very popular after World War I and after World War II. So this one, because of the size of it, they would put like a bone broth or a soup broth into this, and you could serve it safely to people while they were prone, lying on their backs. So this was a children's invalid cup. This, I'm not sure. This might be a newer reproduction. Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't look. I don't even think it's a reproduction.
It doesn't look new.
It doesn't look new. No, actually, I'm feeling it. It's not new. But then there is actually a stamp on the bottom. But these were made in great quantities during the wars, and right afterwards when they had a lot of people in the hospital. So this is it's a form factor that we don't use anymore today, but I find them endlessly fascinating. We've found them
I think we have a couple now with the Red Cross logo on them.
we have one in the Red Cross logo that was pre-World War One, like that. So that would have been like the Boer Wars, and like it's around. A lighter note, here's some ducks kissing. We found a set of these actually really, really sweet. Oh, don't get jealous. These are
she
not.
She loves being on camera.
These are nice little candle holders. So on this side you can hold the candle, and on this side they have a little flower, a little sort of blue purple flower, and they're just really, really adorable, and they've got some age to them as well.
We're like a month late though. This would have been great to have out for Valentine's Day.
They would have, but
they're still cute.
You can still love people in March.
Yes, true.
And if you love them, you may buy a little flower for them, and then you put it in this little bud vase. Very like.
We actually sell those. They're very popular.
I have in the back a shelf that is literally full of bud vases. But when I see really, 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 really nice ones, I still get them because I find them fun. They're fascinating. They're cool.
It's okay. You need more buds. It's fine.
We have, this isn't a bud. It's more of a flower decor.
Oh.
But this is a sake set. It has 6 little glasses. I did a little research on this because I wasn't sure if this was a decanter or what, but it seems to be, this is a Japanese sake set.
So it's a form of decanter. It's just meant for sake.
It's meant for a specific, not 100% if this is the original top for this. It fits perfectly. It sits perfectly. It just doesn't necessarily look perfect. But either way, it'll do the job. And it comes with, this is how we found it, and this is how it, so it's a beautiful, these little sake sets are actually really quite lovely. We have a couple more sort of early folk art pieces, a little metal tray.
Is that hand painted on?
Oh, definitely hand painted on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay. We have a piece from Siku, a genuine soapstone Inuit carving. Which is a
little votive holder or a tea light?
I think it might be for that, or a votive holder, or maybe it would have had an inkwell.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There are quite a few things. It says so, but it is made in Canada. It is, so we've got 3 or 4 small things left. One, for anyone who is just in love with the big pharma, we have a genuine Pfizer magnifying glass.
I didn't realize it said Pfizer. I was like, where is he going with this?
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Like, it's a really nice magnifying glass. I bought these because I think we need one or more in the front, in the shop, in the front. And Jill was like, no, we can sell those. But I think we might keep this one because this is just an older. This is like
because we're getting old and things are harder to read.
When you're looking for small marks on porcelain or metal, here's just a nice piece of crystal, another kind of a bud vase. Mm-hmm. I like that as well. We have a simple sort of drip glaze flower pot as well, and I don't know what this is. It's a big red,
like Asian.
It looks kind of like it's a redware Kokeshi doll, but not. I, I, I like it. I like it
If
a lot.
somebody knows what this is used for,
Write it down.
please comment.
Yeah, because
below the video.
This is bizarre, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's cute.
So we have 3 last items. We have our right here. We have, this is new, but it's colorful. It's pretty. It is a simple wine holder. You could use it to organize other things if you're a knitter. You want something to hold your wool, etc. That's kind of good. It has fake rust. I know, but it's a nice colorful piece.
What was that store that I thought it was from?
Pier 1.
Pier 1. Yeah,
It
it's
has
very
the look
Pier
of
1.
a vintage Pier 1 product. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yes.
We have, this reminds me of something my grandfather would have built. Because he was a machinist. He had a lot of little cabinets.
I'm going to show you guys.
So, it's just a little cabinet here. I'm thinking this might have actually been...
Sawdust just like kicked out of it.
This might have actually been something to sit on a desk to do your business on, like the business of the home. And these, right now, we've got...
like mail slots or something?
Yeah, we've got this came with a whole bunch of these 1930s, 1940s cellulose containers, but I think they would have been more for mail slots and bill slots and stuff like that. But the best part about it is in the back, hold on one second. When you turn it around, there's
a
secret
hide drawer.
This is a hidey drawer. They would have put something like that there because you put this up against the wall, and probably not had a really large handle like this. There's something a little lower profile, and then people wouldn't know where your important documents are. But then the largest and most definitely heaviest of what we got. This is a big ass jar. So, but it's really gorgeous. It is.
It's got the blue tinge.
It's got the blue tint to the glass, but you know it's early. It is full of bubbles. It's got all sorts of streaks and bubbles where they swirled and pinched to make this. And then you can see on here the forms where it would have been put inside a case to be blown, like to blow to fill that form. The stopper, the bung, isn't actually cork. This is like a beautiful hardwood branch of some sort that has been coming in and out of this space for a lot of years. It's been burnished to a high polish. It's just gorgeous. So this is too large, but it's really nice. And I'm afraid if one of you don't come and take this home, my wife is going to put some 8-foot long branch in it, and every time I walk by, it's going to snag me on the shoulder, and I will want to break the branch
like
and everything else.
That one, maybe? Right,
yeah.
there.
Every time we have a large thing like this, she says, how can I make this more inconvenient? And she does.
I think you said inconvenient instead of beautiful.
I don't think the two are mutually exclusive. They can be really beautiful and really inconvenient.
Uh-huh.
But so I'm just hoping somebody who watches this says, I need that in my home. So if you guys have any other, this is the haul. This is what we came up with for in 24 hours of not really searching too hard for stuff. Mm. If you have any questions, if you are wondering about any of these things, send us a message. And they will be appearing on the shop floor
within the next couple days, yeah.
Yeah. So, happy March.
All right. I'll say bye, too. Bye, everybody. Hi and bye.